All right, so that was squeezing rivets, which is, for me personally, most of the rivets I like doing. But unfortunately, the majority of rivets on the airplane, you can't reach the backside of it with a tool because the rivet is in the middle of the skin. So, for example, the rivet is here. I don't have a tool with a yoke that's this big, right?
If you did, it would be 30 pounds.
Yeah, actually, well, you can actually do it with the C-frame, but usually you would buck these rivets. So on one side you'll have the gun, and on the other side we have the bucking bar, which we'll show you right now on the same hole that we did before. So here is the gun. I'm going to change the, I don't know, sticky bit, the plinky bit, to a flat one, if I can find it. There we go. Because we're doing countersunk rivets. So it's just a flat piece. And we're just going to use these are tungsten bucking bars. They're nice and dense compared to the steel. Like,
yeah.
It's really impressive how like, oh, this is almost heavier than this is.
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, if I just pick this up, I think that's kind of heavy, but
right. Yep. So
beef to it.
We're just going to plop the rivet in there. I'm gonna find some space here. And we want this nice and solid. Okay. Glasses. Yes. On the end of this. So I have a little needle valve on here, because the pressure on the coming through the gun sets how hard the gun hits. Excuse me. And so the thicker rivets, you want to hit it a little harder, otherwise you're going to be at it for a while. So I will usually just give it a... Okay, this is set way too high. That's probably a bit high as well. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to come around, and on the, this isn't the manufactured head of the rivet, right, which is the head that comes from the factory versus the shop head, which is in the shop.
Yep, okay.
So we just hold it nice and flush there.
As square as you can.
As square as you can. I can't quite see because I'm totally fogged up. And then on this side, I'm going to hold it nice and square against the other side of the rivet. And then you just, there you go. And that has set the rivet. It just needs one more touch. You can see it's going a little through, and it's easy enough to do one more touch. You don't want to overdo it. That is probably, yeah, that's it. You can see it from the, there we go. A little less setup, right? Because it's not as finicky, but each rivet is going to be individually set, right? So
more skill.
You get a rhythm to it, right? Like you do 2 or 3, and then you're like, okay, you're in the groove.
Yeah, okay.
And which is really funny because it's such an in the groove kind of situation. Like when Mary and I are doing a big long row of rivets, like as soon as we get to the workshop, the first 2 or 3 are terrible, right? We have to drill them out, or they don't look good, or whatever. And as soon as you get the rhythm going, you don't miss a single one. And you go through the whole row. But yeah, did you want to do one?
Sure.
You gotta drill this out.
I figured you were gonna say that.
All right, so.
Oh, this is backwards, right? Because the gun's gonna be on the.
Yep, the gun's gonna be on that side.
Head.
Yep.
I'm right-handed, so I'm gonna want to be on this side.
Sure.
You're gonna want to be over there.
I will come around.
I'm gonna get a feel for this one by hitting some.
Yep.
Else.
Hit on the table.
Hit on the table.
Yep, and you'll get a good idea of
what it's doing.
Yep.
Okay.
And then here's the bucking bar.
Okay. And I want to be kind of in the middle and like.
Yep, in the middle and nice and yeah. It's slightly curved. The head of the tool.
So it'll walk right off if you're not careful, right?
You got to keep a nice. Don't push it in too hard. Just like keep it.
Let the tool do the work.
Yeah.
And
you'll
this
get-
I'm just holding against it, right?
You're just holding there. It's going to bounce like crazy. Your job there is to just hold it in place. The more centered you get in the better for you, because you'll have more room to move there.
Okay. I'm just gonna give it like a little love tap to get a feel for it.
Yep.
Oh wow, that's already starting to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. Make sure that all the parts are perpendicular or parallel as needed.
Yeah.
It takes practice.
Yeah.
But you're getting there. Look at that.
That is. Oh, it needs a little more.
Just a smidge.
I could see this being a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. Or get really old, I'm not sure which.
Well, you know, give it a few hundred and it's still fun. And there you go. That was probably it.
If not too much. I think I can get on it. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Just right.
Yeah. I'll let you judge, but that feels right.
From what I could tell. Yeah, it feels right that way for sure. And this way, yeah, see if I have it with both of the legs on the piece and I try to slide it over and I can't.
Yep.
We're good.
Cool.
Perfect. So that was the other, well, that was not going to work. So that's the other way of bucking rivets. So yeah, you can build an airplane now.
That's scary.
Yeah. All right, so that was, drilling holes, bucking rivets, squeezing rivets, a quick different kinds of rivets and different lengths, how to pick the different rivets, and it's sort of the intro of what you need to know to build an airplane. If there are more things you guys want to see, I'm sure Dale is willing to be my guinea pig for how do you do this? I'm happy to do pretty much any airplane building and show you guys how to do it other than fiberglass. Don't ask me to do fiberglass. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Have a good night. Hey folks, thanks for watching the series. It was a lot of fun to make. Let us know in the comments what other kinds of how-tos you'd like, and do please subscribe. We'll talk to you soon.